Welcome to Fibocan's YouTube channel. I am Prabhu KB, CEO of Fibocan. As you are aware, we are into the business of enabling wealth. We enable wealth through training, coaching, mentoring, enabling clients devise their own investment strategies through our technology products and solutions victory, meaning victory, innovative investment strategies, so far, Sonifer and Baumits. They are very powerful and efficient strategies and work on all market conditions. Every video we discuss what happened, why it happened, what will happen, why, when and how it will happen. Which is why I request everyone to watch the video till the end, click the bell icon, encourage a friends and known person to subscribe. And many of my subscribers are putting their comments. Thank you very much, and I would request you to keep doing that and encourage your friends and known person to subscribe also. So today is February 25, 2023, Saturday, global markets for the week of February 20 to 24, 2023. That is Monday to Friday for the week of February 20, ending February 24. That is yesterday, 2023. Dow, Nasdaq, S&P, currencies, commodities, everything we'll discuss. Of course, I am shooting this on Saturday at around 1 p.m. Since I'm traveling, probably the video might be uploaded probably Sunday night or even Monday morning, but the video is shot on Saturday 1 p.m. Okay, that I want to tell very clearly. Of course, no major change is going to happen between now to when I upload the video, but still I want to put that so that viewers are aware. Dow, first we'll give the rates. Dow closed 32,817, 3% down. Nasdaq 11,394, 3.3% down. S&P 3970, 2.7% down. FTSE 7878.66, 1.6% down. So Dow, what happened in this week? Dow, first we will see one by one. Dow, what happened? If you recollect, we said last week itself, Dow, it formed a third doji. So if you recollect last week, or for that matter, anybody who knows technical analysis in a sound manner, we'll know that one doji means indecision. One doji means indecision. Two doji means more indecision. Three dojis means even more indecision, which we said yesterday, last week's video. The moment you have three dojis, three indecisions, the moment the market decides to go, it will go forcefully in the direction in which it has decided to go, which is what we stated, which is a common understanding of any technical analysis. That is what had happened. This week, it opened a gap down and significantly went below, and it is now just above the 50-week moving average. So after 3 weeks of doji, it formed a significant red candle and went below and breaking below all the key levels. Now it has broken below the 50-day moving average, 100-day moving average, and the only thing that is saving now for Dow is the 200-day moving average. So which is further away. Also in the daily, what is happening? It is sliding down nicely along the Bollinger lower band. So if somebody would have gone short on it, it's a lovely scene to watch because the price slides down nicely and keeps going. As long as the bands go, bands are not showing exhaustion, and the exponential moving averages also goes down. If somebody would have gone short, they can hold the position happily. That is what it is. So till we see a reversal, we don't expect it to reverse and go up. So now monthly chart, what has it happened? In the monthly, it has formed a solid red candle, a bearish engulf type of a candle, and below the exponential moving average. We expect Dow to close below 32,975. Why 32,975? 32,975 is something what you call 10-month exponential moving average. We expect it to close slightly below that level because what happened? Bears will try to push. If the price are moving up, they'll try to push it down, while bulls will try to take it up. That is what is going to happen. And with 2 days more, we are not going to give what will happen next week. Instead, we will tell how the market will close in this month. So Dow will close below 32,975. That is what as far as Dow is concerned. Next is Nasdaq. So Nasdaq, it is the same story. Story is no different. Nasdaq, what happened? If you recollect, last time we said that 50-week, it was holding support at 50-week, and there it was just hovering around there. We said that the moment it is broken down decisively, it is going to fall. That is what had happened. Last week, it formed a doji. Now it has broken that level decisively, and also it has, in the process, it has gone below the 200-week moving average. What is 200-week moving average? One might wonder, what is this 50-week, 200-week? Just think of it. 200-week moving average, simple moving average. What it means? 200 divided by 50, 52, 50, whatever it is, 4 years average. So that means the price is roughly near the 4 years average. That means that is now either make or break. It has gone below the 200-day, whether it takes support there and bounces up, or the bears take control and push it down. We have to see next week. Even here, what we are expecting in the monthly, as far as monthly is formed, it has formed a shooting star candle. So in a candle, if one knows technical analysis and candlestick, shooting star is a very powerful reversal. Last month it formed a significant green candle bullish engulf. After that it has formed a shooting star till now, and also bearish bar reversal. So the only support that is holding now is the 50-month exponential moving average, which is nothing but the 4-year average. In the weekly, when we say it has broken down, but when we look upon purely monthly, still that 50-month moving average is holding now, which is at 11,216. This is a dynamic number. So probably somebody can take the chart tomorrow and see the rates will be slightly different. But what one has to understand here is that the level, not the exact price, exact rate. Why? Because the 50-month is something very important. Today it is 11,216. Probably when you see on Monday evening, it might be 11,218 or 11,214, whatever it is. But whatever may be the level, that will act as a support for this, at least for this month. And in this month, we expect it to close below January close, which is 11,584.55. It will not go to close above that level. That is what we are expecting. Then S&P, the story is the same. S&P, what is the story? It's like Dow. It's like what in between Dow and Nasdaq. 2 weeks of doji, after which gap down opening and went down significantly, and 50-week moving average is broken down decisively. In the monthly, it is mimicking that of S&P, forming a shooting star, and it is below the 10-month exponential moving average. So it is also in a very weak position. We expect it to close between 3940, which is the 200-day moving average, because we expect that to act as a support at least for this month. This month means another 2 trading days, because today is 25 Saturday, 26 is Sunday, 27, 28, only 2 more trading days is there. So in the next 2 days, we expect it to close at the lower side between 3940, 200-day moving average. That will act as a very strong support. On the upward side, 4012. It cannot break past that, which is nothing but 50-week moving average. So that is what it is. Next is FTSE. FTSE, if you recollect, we have been telling in the month of January, FTSE is the strongest of the lot. But now, FTSE is also showing cracks. FTSE, why it is showing cracks? Because in the weekly chart, it formed a bearish engulf, a powerful reversal candle in the weekly. And in the monthly, till now, it has formed a green candle, but a long upper wick. That means it has chance of forming a shooting star. Also, in the monthly, it is now above the Bollinger upper band, which is at 7864. So now FTSE price, you would have seen that 7878. That means I expect it bears to put all the pressure and push it below the Bollinger upper band. So don't go for the exact price, but at the end of 2 days, I expect it to close below the Bollinger upper band. Why? Because in the daily chart, it has gone significantly down, and we expect it to probably February 27th, there might be a sideways candle. 28th, we can see another fall. That is what it is. Volatility index is concerned, this is no big deal. As we said, right, what you call a volatility is at 21.67. It formed a shooting star green candle. In the monthly, it has formed a green candle, but it is drifting down. So volatility, I wouldn't say 21 is very high, but it is moderate volatility, right? Next is US dollar index. US dollar index at 105.195. So dollar index, if you recollect, we have been telling from the beginning of this month or even in January end, the dollar index, the fall of dollar index is over in the month of January. Precisely that is what had happened. It has formed a solid bullish engulf candle in the monthly chart till now, and it is above the all the key averages, including the 10-month exponential moving average. In the weekly chart, it has formed a solid green candle, and the only challenge now it is getting is 50-week moving average, which is slightly above the current price of 105.195. And if you recollect, we have been telling in the daily chart, the dollar index is between 200 and 50, right? Between 200 at the top and 50. So it was hovering in between. Now it is moving towards the 200-day moving average. I am not saying that it will be taken out, because that is at further distance away. But in the daily chart, it is nicely riding along the Bollinger upper band. In the weekly, this week, as I said, it has formed a strong bullish candle. So when we analyze the individual components, what is the individual components? First is Euro versus USD. It has formed it is the opposite, Vostro-Nostro. So because it is Euro versus USD, so it has fallen significantly and formed a solid red candle, and it is just taken support at the Bollinger middle band in the weekly chart. In the monthly, it is just the opposite of dollar index. It has formed a bearish engulf and bearish bar reversal. That is what it has happened. So GBP versus, so hence now we also expect it to close somewhere around this level. It is now at 1.0547. We expect it to close somewhere around this level. We don't see much of movement in the next 2 days. GBP versus USD, in the weekly, it has formed a solid red candle. It is taking support at the 20. It is taking support at the 20. At the Bollinger middle band in the weekly chart. In the monthly chart, it is the same story as that of Euro versus USD. It has formed a strong bullish, candle, bullish engulf. That is the candle it has formed. Hence, we expect it to close around the same levels as is today, 1.19, somewhere 1.191 to 1.202. That is the closure we expect for this month. Next is USD versus JPY. It mimics the dollar index because it is USD versus JPY. So it has formed a solid green candle in the weekly, and in the daily it is riding nicely along the Bollinger upper band, and I see a crossover happening between the 200 and 100-day moving. They are converging, but there is no crossover that has happened. In the weekly, as I said, it has formed a solid green candle. But because it is now dollar index and USD JPY is touching the Bollinger middle band, we can expect some pullback next week, but it's a minor next 2 days. Next week there can be a pullback, but next 2 days will be a little correction from here. Hence, we expect US JPY closure to be anywhere between 135.90 to 136.70. That is the closure we expect. Next, our interest. Yes, our interest definitely. It is USD INR. What is USD INR? It is at 82.925. So, of course, this is significantly going up in the daily, weekly, and in the monthly chart, it has formed a bullish engulf. So, I don't see any reprieve for rupee in the near term, and dollar is really strong against. Now it has once again become strong against all currencies, but more so against Japanese yen and INR. And hence, the closure for this month for our currency, that is USD versus INR, should be above 82.670. So now it is at 82.925. Whatever happens, it will close above 82.670, which is the last month's close. Next is US 10-year treasury yield. This is very important. If you see here, bond yield is something which everybody tracks, particularly in US. So in the weekly chart, if you recollect, I have been telling that it is also going to go up strongly, which we said at the end of January also, beginning of this month. It has till now in the monthly chart formed a solid green candle, bullish engulf. And if you recollect, I had always said that 10-month moving average is going to be a very strong support, which it took support, and it did not break below in the month of January, which is when we said that it is going to reverse and go up in the month of Feb. That is what precisely it has happened. And in the weekly chart, it is formed a third green candle and moving up nicely. But because it has formed 3 solid green candles, next week you can see one reversal candle happening. What is that reversal candle? It is called a falling 3 methods candle. But notwithstanding that, next 2 days, when the market will close for the month, it will close somewhere between 3.94 to 3.95. That is the level that we expect it to close. We don't expect a significant fall in the next 2 days or rise in the next 2 days. Next is Brent and NYMEX. Brent and NYMEX, if you recollect, we said that on the weeklies last week it formed a solid red candle. Brent at first we'll give the rates. Brent at 83 and NYMEX at 76.47. Last week it formed a solid red candle, after which now it has formed a doji. In the daily it is moving up nicely, and both NYMEX and Brent are moving up nicely, and in the weekly it has formed a long lower leg. Till now it has formed a red candle, but now slowly the candle is becoming, earlier it was big candle, now it is becoming small and small and small, and it will be the third month which we feel it will form a doji with a long lower leg. And we expect the closure to be somewhere between dollar index closure to be above 72.47 for NYMEX, and for Brent it is going to be above 77.61. But on the upward side, we expected the closure to be 85.5 for Brent, and for NYMEX it is 79.12. What is that level? It is the opening of this month. So what we in effect we are saying is that dollar and Brent are really not breaking below, but it is going down and taking support at the 50 it is taking support at the 50 month moving average, and it has not broken below. Also the previous year, that is 2022 year low, is acting as a support. So if that happens, it will be the third month it will form a long lower leg doji. If that happens, we will expect probably one more of this candle or a move up. So don't expect Brent and NYMEX to go down, which is not a good sign from an Indian perspective. Thank you very much.